The New York Yankees might just have uncovered their next superstar, a pitcher who is showing incredible promise in the minor leagues and could play a pivotal role in shaping the future of the franchise over the next several years. As the Yankees continue to compete in the American League East, fans are always looking for the next big talent to emerge, someone who can make a difference both on the mound and in the organization as a whole. And right now, all eyes are on Elmer Rodriguez Cruz. He is currently one of the top 5 prospects in the Yankees farm system, and what he has been doing at AA Somerset is nothing short of remarkable. It is the kind of performance that gets scouts excited, analysts talking, and fans imagining a future rotation that could dominate for years to come. Elmer Rodriguez Cruz's rise through the Yankees minor league system has been steady but impressive. He started at High A Hudson Valley, where he showed that he could handle a higher level of competition, and he continued to impress as he moved up to AA. What stands out most about him is not just the raw talent, but the way he has developed at each level, showing an ability to adapt, learn, and improve his game continuously. In AA Somerset, he is not just competing, he is dominating. His command of the strike zone, his pitch selection, and his ability to execute in high-pressure situations all point to a player who is ready to take the next step, potentially even sooner than expected. One of the most intriguing aspects of Rodriguez Cruz's story is how he came to the Yankees. Unlike many of the top prospects who were drafted directly by the organization or signed as international free agents, he was acquired from the Boston Red Sox in exchange for Carlos Narvaez. This trade may have flown under the radar for some, especially considering that Narvaez had moments of brilliance in his matchups against the Yankees earlier this season. However, the acquisition of Rodriguez Cruz now looks like a significant win for the Yankees, as they have a player with the potential to become a cornerstone of their pitching staff for years. This is a perfect example of how smart scouting, careful evaluation, and a willingness to see potential in unconventional ways can pay off in the long term. At just 21 years old, Elmer Rodriguez Cruz is already showing signs of being a future big league starter. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, with a lean but athletic frame that allows him to generate velocity and maintain stamina deep into games. Scouts and analysts have noted that while he may not yet possess the flashiest or most overpowering stuff in the Yankees system, he has made noticeable strides in every season of his professional career. Each year, he refines his technique, hones his pitches, and gains both mental and physical maturity, all of which are critical factors in projecting a long and successful career at the major league level. Rodriguez Cruz's numbers this season speak volumes about his potential. Over 24 starts, he has posted a 2.38 ERA, a mark that signals consistency and dominance in AA. He has struck out 166 batters and maintains a whip of just 1.04, indicating that he limits base runners effectively and keeps hitters off balance. These are not just solid stats. They are elite numbers for a pitcher of his age in the minors. Perhaps most impressive is how he has been able to maintain such performance across multiple teams and levels. From 2022 through 2025, his ERA has consistently remained under 3, and his opponents' batting averages have steadily decreased, now sitting at an astonishing .183. That means he has been able to keep hitters under the Mendoza line all season, a feat that underscores both his skill and his potential as a future major league starter. Beyond the raw statistics, what makes Rodriguez Cruz so compelling is his ability to evolve as a pitcher. His fastball velocity has steadily improved, starting at 91 to 95 miles per hour in 2023 and now touching 96 to 98 miles per hour. But it is not just the fastball that impresses. He has developed a variety of secondary pitches, including mid-80s changeups and upper 70s curveballs, that allow him to mix speeds and keep hitters guessing. This combination of power, control, and deception is exactly what the Yankees are looking for in a starting pitcher who can contribute at the highest level. The organization has been emphasizing the development of pitchers with high ceilings, exploring both right-handed and left-handed options, and focusing on versatile arms who could either become rotation staples or valuable trade pieces. Rodriguez Cruz clearly fits the profile of the kind of pitcher the Yankees hope to build around. What also stands out is the context in which Rodriguez Cruz is developing. The Yankees are taking a deliberate approach to evaluating talent in the minors, experimenting with different pitchers to see who can handle velocity, command multiple pitches, and adapt to high-level competition. They're seeking both quantity and quality, gathering a pool of potential future stars who can contribute to the team's success in different ways. Within this framework, Rodriguez Cruz has emerged as a clear standout, demonstrating that he can dominate against the competition and grow into a pitcher who could anchor the Yankees' rotation. His recent performances have been nothing short of spectacular. In just 2 starts, he struck out 16 batters over 11 scoreless innings, which put him at the top of the active minor league strikeout leaderboard. These kinds of performances do more than just impress statisticians. They get fans excited and provide a glimpse of the impact he could have once he reaches the major leagues. Comparisons to other young pitchers in the Yankees system, like Cam Schlittler and Carlos Orange, show a promising trend. The organization is increasingly focused on developing homegrown pitching talent that can contribute immediately at the top level rather than relying solely on trades or free agent signings. Rodriguez Cruz fits perfectly into this philosophy, blending height, velocity, and command to create a complete pitcher who could be a difference maker from the very start of his career. The trajectory for Elmer Rodriguez Cruz is clear. He has the physical tools, the mental fortitude, and the statistical production to rise quickly through the ranks. And the Yankees will likely move him to AAA soon to prepare him for a big league debut. At that point, he could join a rotation alongside other emerging stars and veteran arms, giving the Yankees a formidable pitching staff for the years to come. His combination of size, skill, and pitch variety makes him one of the most intriguing prospects in baseball today. And for fans of the Yankees, it is impossible not to feel excitement about what the future holds. In many ways, Rodriguez Cruz embodies the Yankees' renewed focus on building from within, prioritizing the development of high-upside pitchers who can grow into leadership roles on the mound. As the team continues to evaluate talent at every level of the organization, having a player like him is invaluable. His story is still being written, but the signs are already clear. He has the potential to become a cornerstone of the Yankees' pitching rotation, someone who can dominate at the major league level and help lead the team to sustained success. The fact that he came from a trade rather than a draft or international signing makes it even more impressive, highlighting the value of careful scouting, shrewd evaluation, and patience in player development. Elmer Rodriguez Cruz is not just another minor league prospect. He is a player whose talent, work ethic, and performance suggest that he could become one of the defining pitchers for the Yankees in the near future. As he continues to refine his craft, maintain his velocity, and develop his secondary pitches, the excitement around him will only grow. For fans watching every start, every strikeout, and every dominant inning, it is clear that this young left-hander has the potential to change the game for the Yankees. He represents the future of the rotation, the hope for consistent dominance on the mound, and a tangible reason for optimism as the organization seeks to compete at the highest level year after year. As Elmer Rodriguez Cruz continues to dominate at AA Somerset, it is impossible not to dive deeper into the numbers and see just how special his season has been so far. His ERA of 2.38 over 24 starts is already impressive, but what makes it truly remarkable is the consistency behind those numbers. Over the course of the season, Rodriguez Cruz has faced a wide range of hitters, from seasoned minor league veterans to younger prospects eager to prove themselves, and yet he has consistently maintained a level of dominance that few pitchers can match at his age. His whip of just 1.04 shows that he is not allowing base runners to pile up, effectively limiting the damage and giving his team the best chance to win in every start. This ability to control the game from the mound is something that immediately signals a player ready for the next step, someone who can eventually handle the pressures of major league competition. One of the most fascinating aspects of Rodriguez Cruz's pitching is how he has evolved over time. When he first joined the Yankees organization from Boston, he was already talented, but he lacked some of the polish and refinement needed to be considered a top-tier prospect. What the Yankees have done with him in the development process is a testament to the organization's ability to identify raw talent and turn it into elite potential. He has refined his mechanics, improved his command, and learned to mix pitches in a way that confounds hitters. His fastball, which now consistently reaches 96 to 98 miles per hour, was once in the low 90s. That jump in velocity is significant, but equally important is how he uses his secondary pitches. His curveball sits in the upper 70s and his changeup in the mid-80s, creating a speed differential that makes hitters uncomfortable and forces them to constantly adjust. This combination of velocity, deception, and control is exactly what major league teams look for in a young pitcher with starter potential. Looking at his strikeout numbers adds another layer to the story. Rodriguez Cruz currently has 166 strikeouts on the season, an achievement that is even more impressive when considering the number of innings he has pitched. In just 2 recent starts, he struck out 16 batters over 11 scoreless innings, a performance that not only showcases his ability to dominate hitters, but also signals that he can handle a heavy workload. Strikeouts are often a measure of a pitcher's raw ability to overpower or outthink hitters, and Rodriguez Cruz is demonstrating that he could do both. The fact that he leads the active minor league strikeout leaderboard is a clear indication that he is not just good. He is one of the elite young arms in the entire Yankee system. What makes his story even more compelling is the context of the Yankees' broader pitching strategy. For years, the organization has invested heavily in acquiring pitchers via trades or free agency, sometimes paying top dollar for established arms. While there have been successes, there have also been high-profile disappointments, with talented pitchers failing to live up to expectations in the major leagues. In recent seasons, the Yankees have shifted their focus, putting more emphasis on homegrown talent and development within their farm system. They are experimenting with different types of pitchers, evaluating both right-handers and left-handers, seeking those who can bring unique skill sets to the rotation. Rodriguez Cruz is a perfect example of this philosophy in action. He is a young left-handed pitcher with a high ceiling, someone who not only possesses the physical tools to succeed, but also the mental acuity and work ethic that suggest he will continue to improve over time. One of the most promising indicators of his potential is the way he has consistently improved year after year. From 2022 through 2025, his ERA has never risen above 3, and his opponent's batting averages have steadily declined, now sitting at an incredible .183. This trend suggests that Rodriguez Cruz is not just maintaining his performance. He is getting better, learning from each outing, and refining his craft in a way that will serve him well as he moves closer to the major leagues. These metrics are not just impressive. They are indicative of a player with the kind of long-term potential that organizations dream of, someone who could become a foundational piece of a pitching rotation for years to come. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. The New York Yankees, the very emblem of baseball royalty, might have just pulled off the most jaw-dropping move of the offseason. Rumors swirling around the sport suggest that Mookie Betts, the sensational outfielder whose name alone strikes fear into pitchers across the league, could be heading to the Bronx. And if the whispers are true, this wouldn't be just another signing. It could shatter records and redefine what teams are willing to spend for a single player. Betts, already a perennial all-star and MVP-caliber talent, has been at the center of trade speculation for months, with multiple clubs reportedly circling in hope of landing the superstar. Yet, according to insiders, the Yankees might have gone all in, proposing a deal so massive that it could eclipse every contract ever offered in Major League Baseball history. While numbers remain unconfirmed, the very notion of Betts donning pinstripes has sent shockwaves through both the baseball community and the sports world at large. Fans are buzzing on social media, torn between disbelief and excitement. Mookie in New York? That's insane, one fan tweeted, capturing the sentiment of a city that thrives on headline-grabbing moves. Analysts are already debating the potential impact. A lineup featuring Betts alongside the Yankees' existing stars could become nearly unstoppable, blending elite power, speed, and defensive prowess in a combination that has historically spelled doom for opposing pitchers. Of course, this is a rumor. Nothing is finalized, and the baseball world knows better than to get ahead of itself. Yet, the very fact that such a deal is even being floated underscores the Yankees' relentless pursuit of dominance and their willingness to rewrite the rules of free agent spending. Betts, who has consistently delivered under pressure, would instantly become the face of the franchise, igniting ticket sales, merchandise, and the hopes of a fan base hungry for a return to championship glory. As the offseason unfolds, all eyes will remain glued to New York. Whether this deal materializes or fades into another tantalizing what-if, one thing is certain. The mere possibility of Mookie Betts in pinstripes is enough to send the baseball world into a frenzy. And if history is any guide, when the Yankees aim for the stars, they rarely miss. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.